Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez-Williams, and I'm going to do a two-part video today because I think you need to see both parts of how to make this amazing new cottage cheese pastry that is a strawberry cream-filled cottage cheese pastry. So I have a cup of cottage cheese. I'm using this cottage cheese from Aldi. It is small curd. I don't think it really matters which size of curd. It's 4% milk fat. It's the normal kind, that it's not reduced fat. And then I have 2 eggs. And to this, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of allulose monk fruit. Because this is a pastry, it is sweet. So I have 2 tablespoons. Now I have made, I have a cinnamon roll cottage cheese pastry. I have a chocolate filled cottage cheese pastry, and I have cottage cheese cupcakes and cottage cheese brownies, and now a strawberry cream filled cottage cheese pastry. And then I have like 3 cottage cheese breads. I really like all of this, and I don't like cottage cheese. So if you don't like cottage cheese, tell me in the comments if you like cottage cheese or not. I don't like cottage cheese eating it by itself. I like it like this. I like it in these ways. High protein, low carb, and delicious. So I'm going to make my batter. Okay, now I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees and a pizza stone in there. I forgot. I gotta take out that pizza stone and put it somewhere where it's not gonna be in the way of everything else. Oh, where's my other, Elia? Or Zoraya, ¿dónde está la otra guante? Huh? I am looking for my other gloves so that I can take off this pizza stone, but I don't see it. So I'm going to take it out with, wait. Huh? ¿Sabes dónde está? Oh, gracias. Okay, she knows where it is. All right. Now I'm going to take out this pizza stone so that I can make. I forgot that it was in here. I forget that it's in here when I go to do something, and then I have to take it out. All right. So I have a baking sheet and I have parchment paper. If you have made any of my cottage cheese bread recipes or any of my cottage cheese recipes, put made them or made one and tell me that in the comments. And if you haven't yet, put not yet. This is one you're gonna want to make. So if you made my marmalade, my jam from yesterday, my cookies, my whole family ate the cookies. When I got back and I looked, they were all gone, all but 2 were gone. And I was like, what, where'd they go? They all loved the strawberry jam cookies, the strawberry marmalade cookies. So you're definitely gonna wanna make them. So I wanted to make another recipe that would use the jam. So we're gonna use jam, and we're gonna make a cream cheese frosting that's gonna go on the inside of this. So I just poured it into a rectangle, and it's slowly filling itself in. And I actually got it into a pretty decent rectangle. I'm gonna adjust it slightly just by letting it, I don't want it to be overly thin on any side, nor overly thick. And I do want it to be a rectangle. So I'm going to do that. I have 2 little random pieces that are not cooperating, so that's okay, they can be there. I kind of want to pour a rectangle and then fill in, let it fill itself in. I'm gonna have to move this around a little bit so that it's not a weird shape. All right. Now, you do want it to be as even as possible, which is not the easiest thing to do. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but the more even it is, the easier it is to get it cooked on like equally. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven for 25 minutes. And I wanna make sure that when I pull it out that it's cooked on both sides. If it's not, if you flip it, take another baking sheet, and with another piece of parchment on top, and then flip it onto that. Then you can cook it on the other side, and it will help like for another 5 minutes or so. So I do want it to be golden on each side. That way it's not a weird doughiness in the inside once you add the creaminess. All right, so I'm gonna set my timer, and that's it for part 1. That's it for part 1. Part 2, we can create part of it now, and then I can assemble it with you later once that comes out. So part 2, or we're still part 1. We're in part of part 1, which is that we're going to make our frosting that's going to come in. So I'm going to actually do that with you. I'm going to get our chicken cut, but I will come back for part 2, and we'll make the frosting, which is going to be a part of the inside, and then we have my frozen jam that I'm unfreezing from yesterday that we're going to use alongside on top of the frosting, the cream cheese frosting, and the inside, and it's going to be rolled, and it's going to be so good. It's almost like an Entenmann's, whatever that brand is of those pastries that are not good for you. This is good for you, and it's so good. All right, so that's it. I'll be back from my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Make sure that you come back for part 2 so that you can see the rest of this. And then that's it. Make sure you like, share, heart, and save it. Have a wonderful night. Bye.